Um, yeah, so I'm doing a prep vlog where I like talk about my prep, and I'll do like once a week videos. And if anyone watches it, it'll be kind of cool. Um, yeah, so I guess right now, today, it's Sunday for me, the 1st of June. I've got 17 weeks to go on my prep, and yeah, I guess we'll get into the nitty gritty. So I'm eating about 2,500 calories, about 170 give or take of carbs, rest filled out with fats and protein. I have a very low protein diet, which is weird, but just I like eating a lot of vegetables and shit, and gherkins and pickles of different kinds. I like my pickled onions and stuff. Yeah, lots of sodium and crap. Training wise, I'm doing a John Meadows program. I'm doing Creeping Death too. Fucking crazy. I've modified some things here and there for what I have access to. Yeah. Cardio wise, I do 1 or 2 long walks a week. Yeah, where I just walk for about an hour and a half. I'm doing about 50 minutes of cardio a day, minimum. Yeah. I have a fairly physical job, so at times I do a stupid amount of steps. Sometimes I'm doing like 30,000 steps a day, pretty easily. Yeah. Supplementation wise, fish oil, krill oil, citrus bergamot. Yes, that's right. Astragalus root, just your basic shit to keep yourself healthy. Yeah, I've got to take up my fish oil, but it is what it is. Yeah. Yeah. That's everything I can think of. Oh, I'm drinking like 6 or 8 liters of water a day. Yeah. So I'm doing a 18-week prep. I've been told it's a little too short for your first prep, but I'll make sure I'm in condition. Supplement, stimulant wise, caffeine every now and then, just a black coffee. I don't really take pre-workouts. I just raw dog that shit sometimes. And I've got like this caffeine water thing that I drink. I'm currently sitting at about 84 kilos. And my lowest weight this week was 84.5. I started the week at 85.5. I did a skip load yesterday and I've shot up to about 85.2. I'm expecting to hit my lowest weight by Wednesday at the latest. Yeah. Now life stuff. That's alright. No, I'm kidding. No, something I've been thinking about. Like, I have this group chat where me and my bros, we like get people we find online that we think are interesting, or randomly come into on the street and think they have interesting perspectives. and we've got them in this Instagram chat, and we like talk about shit that interests us, things that interest us, and we had a really funny conversation this morning about chickens and eggs and whatnot. And then one guy, he's from Iraq. Yes, that's correct. Yeah, he asks about self-coaching because he knows I'm like self-coached and stuff, and he wants to do his own coaching himself. And I gave him a very nonsensical answer because, like, I wasn't prepared to answer that question at the time, but I got to get better at pulling information out of my head. I'm like gonna send him this video and shit to inflate the views and shit. No, I'm kidding. I'm gonna send him it so he can see how I think about this shit. You have like okay, so there are 4 things I think are important about that you have to remember for self-coaching. Number 1, you have to be objective about your body. Or find a way to make yourself less critical. Or find a way to overcome that. For me, I have friends and family that help me figure out my shit. I'm lucky enough that I have friends that lift and they can be somewhat objective. I've got family that have been doing bodybuilding, so they can tell me how fat I am. You know? Like, just because you're coaching yourself, you're making all your decisions, and you're doing your thinking for you, doesn't mean you can't ask for help. Think of it like a rugby team. Most people can't play every single position flawlessly, but you get the right people. Think of this as your team, right? And you get the right people. You can't play hook, you can't play forwards, you can't play blah 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 all by yourself. One man versus 15, you're gonna get smoked. But fucking classic Kiwi talking about fucking rugby, like everyone knows what the fuck that is. Search it up. But you gotta find people that can fill in your weaknesses. I know for me, I can't be objective, but I have a few friends that will kick me up the ass when I'm being too lazy. I've gone to online communities that'll kick me up the ass when I'm being too lazy. You know? Secondly, you have to research and constantly be upskilling yourself, because the magic about having a coach is they do the thinking. They have to research. They have to do all that. So you have to do less of it, so you can just focus on doing your shit. The thing is, now you have to do it. Fucking walking up this hill, right? It doesn't look steep, but it's pretty steep. Sorry if I'm out of breath. Super unattractive. Oof, what is this audio? What is this twat? Like, when you're doing your cardio, when you're cooking meals, fucking put on a video about nutrition. Take notes. Put on a video about training theory. Take notes. Watch some dude with a really good body part that you want lift. Take notes. Because often I see it a lot, and I've seen it a lot as I was getting into lifting. People blame their genetics for why a weak body part is weak. I watched a podcast with the genetic anomaly, and something he said really stuck with me, because it's like phrasing of something I actually agree with. Gen- the way I view it, I'm not that big or anything like that, but genetics are an excuse. There comes a point where genetics are a liability, where you've got like actual conditions that affect your ability to lift. Now, those guys have an excuse to not, but there are some people that, with those conditions, that lift harder than some fucking people I've seen in public gyms. You know? But from the vast majority of the population, genetics aren't an excuse. Your genetics aren't why your fucking shoulders and that's aren't growing. You are the problem. Your calves aren't. Genetics aren't why your calves are small. You are. Like, put on some heavy boots, walk up a fucking hill. Put on a heavy pack, walk up a hill. You know? Get on the calf raise machine, drop that ego, do 100 reps. Do another 100 reps. You know? Like, if something ain't working, figure out why it isn't working. Do a needs analysis. Oh, my calves aren't growing. Okay. Why is that? Oh, I'm doing 200 kgs for half reps. Only training the contraction. Let's try changing that. Let's work in the low stretched out position and only go 3/4 of the way. Oh, my calves are growing. You know? Like, think. Like, do a needs analysis. Like, look at what you're doing scientifically. Look at it as if it's a recipe. Fucking... The way some people talk about supplements is the way you should be talking about your training. Fuck, yeah. I was seeing some people overcomplicate their supplementation protocols. Oh, I take 50 pills in the morning, 50 pills at lunch, 50 pills at night. Good job. But why are your calves small? Oh, genetics. You know? Genetics don't make your calves small. They change like your insertion. So let's say you've got a long tendon, short muscle belly. The muscle is going to look smaller, yeah, but maybe you can train it and you'll still grow it. You'll still fucking grow it. You'll still fucking grow it. The insertion just changes how it looks. The guys with the big calf insertions, sure, it looks full, it looks more impressive, but a big calf is a big calf. Look on the Olympia stage, some of those guys don't have big muscle bellies. Some of them have like fucking shorter insert, longer insert, longer tendons, shorter muscle bellies. And besides, no one fucking looks at your calves. Just you do. Fucking do those calf raises. Learn how to do them properly. Same with biceps. Let's get it. The way I view it, most insertions look cool. Like, quads that are like up here with the short muscle bellies, those look fucking dope. Because the belly's so short that it just looks so extreme, you know? Yeah. But also, I think, I've actually shortened the list from 5 to 3 items. I combined 2. Neat. And number 3, have something outside of this. Like, read books, learn about philosophy, learn about culture, learn about the world. learn a language. Have something outside of this, because it's like, you know, I think this advice should go to everyone. Oh, look at this 24-year-old giving people life advice. Oh, I don't know. The honest truth is, it's true. Have something outside of this. Learn a language, read about philosophy. Fucking pursue your passions while you do this shit. Because this shit, like bodybuilding, powerlifting, all that shit, it ain't gonna be around forever. Like, the way I view it, the ultimate way to get out of the sport, to win at the sport, is to get fucking huge, get out of it without getting hurt. Because, well, bodybuilding, powerlifting, strongman, they're all dangerous sports. You're gonna get hurt at some point. And it's just making sure you get out of it without being hurt too severely. Kidneys go from high blood pressure because of shit diets and crap. Poor fluid intake. Yeah. Oh, and to address number 2. I already mentioned nutrition, and same goes for your diet. Fuck, number 4. Experiment. Try new things, don't be dogmatic. Like, look at different training approaches, try them for a few weeks, and it's not so critical when you're not prepping and stuff. And take notes. Fucking record that shit. Because the honest truth is, the more you learn, the more you try, the more you experiment, the more you're going to learn. And that knowledge comes a long way. A lot of people that do this stuff are very dogmatic. They're like, my approach is the only way. Because you have the scientific lifters, the bro lifters, and the fucking scientific lifters and all that shit. You have the heavy duty volume. You have the people that only do bro splits, BPLs, upper lower, full body. But honest truth is, I think we should try them all. I think every single split, there's something to learn from it. You know, that's my TED talk. I'll chuck some progress photos up after here. It's me the next day. Yeah, so where was I? Yeah, so basically, my last point is that I'm really excited to do this show. And like, for me, this is kind of a really big thing, and I'm just really excited. Let's see if I can edit this together, make it make sense. Yeah. Fucking yeah. Have a good one.